Now, when I'm working on site or I've got trainees on portfolio and I need a flue gas analyzer, then I use my TPI dc7. And when we're carrying out tightness tests, we use the TPI SP620. But there's a new kid on the block because TPI have just released the dc711, which has combined these two into one unit. Now, I have already done a video on unboxing this and carrying out flue gas analysing. And if you haven't seen that video, I will leave a link in the description below. And if you want to buy one of these units, you can also buy them from our new shop, Tomcat Plumbing and Heating Supplies. And you can email us at this and Kate can sort you out with one of these. Anyway, let's get on with it and find out how you do a tightness test with this new dc711. Come on then. Now, the first way I'm going to show you how to do a tightness test using this dc711 is by actually using the screen. The other way we're going to do it is by using my smartphone and using the app. So what I have done is I have connected the tube going from my P plus here on the right hand side of the analyzer over to the gas meter here. So first thing I need to do now is using the buttons here is scroll down and get into the tightness test section. So we can now use this down arrow to go down to tightness. Then we need to accept it using this button. And now on the screen you can see it says pressure in millibars and it actually says pressure it's reading and standby. So what we need to do is take this pressure to between 7 and 10 millibars for our let by test. So you can see we're around about 9.6 millibars. So I'm going to press F2 because it says enter. So we need to press F2. It now's come up on the screen, it says our let by, it says P1, P2, what our difference is and how long our time is. And again, we need to press F2 to start. And this will now give us our pressure and count down for our first minute. Now you can see our minute is up. It says our initial reading was 9.721. It says our finished reading is 9.849. So we've had a slight increase of 1.2. So F2 again because it's passed. Now we need to increase our pressure to between 20 and 21 millibars. Now you can see our reading is about 20.5 millibars, and again we need to press F2 to start. It will now count down for another minute. So now our minute is up. So you can see the start was 20.56. We increased to 20.61, so we've gone up 0.053. Now we need to press F2 because it can do whatever it wants. So if it had gone over 21 millibars, I would have reduced it down. If it had dropped down to 19 millibars, I would have taken it up to 20 millibars. So we need to press F2 now for our tightness test and F2 again to start. Away we go, and now we've got 2 minutes. Now our 2 minutes up, you can see we went from 20.7 to 20.77. So we had an increase. So again, it's passed after the 2 minutes. So again, we press the F2. Now you can see we can save it by pressing F2, or we can send it to the printer by pressing F1. So let's send it to a printer, press F1. So I have to press O2 again to say OK, but there's no printer connected. So that's using the unit itself. Let's have a go now by using the app on my smartphone. When you switch over to using your smart devices, the dc711 screen says it's in remote control setting. So I've actually put it on my iPad because it's easier to see than the phone. So tap to start. It now comes up with the dc711. It comes up. It's now loaded. Now we need to go down to here for live working pressure and tightness. And then we need to go right into this corner here where it says tightness test. So it says let by test, and at the moment the pressure is reading 0.45 millibars. So we need to increase this to between 7 and 10. So you can see we're about 9.64 millibars. We can do automatic test or manual test. Let's do the automatic test. It now says we've got 9.63 millibars and we can start the timer. Again, it's now going to count down for 1 minute. Now the minute is up. You can see we started at 9.64. We then increased to 9.69. So we've gone up 0.05. So with test is passed. So we can either exit the test or we can go on to the next one. So now we need to increase our pressure to between 20 and 21 millibars for our temperature stabilization. So you can see we're at about 20.78. So again, we can start the timer, and again, it will count down for 60 seconds. So you can see from our temperature stabilization, we went from 20.78 and we went down to 20.77. So we only lost 0.01 millibars. So we need to go on to our final test, which is our tightness test itself. Now we need to tell it what meter we're on. So we're on a G4 meter, so we're allowed a 4 millibar drop. So we click onto that. Now it says start timer. We now can go through our tightness test. So now you can see we have completed. We started at 20.77, we stayed at 20.77, we're all in the green, we've got 0 drop. Now we can either exit the test, or if we wanted to, we could create a report. So like before, it says we've put it at let by tightness test. And again, now it's giving us the full readings. We can email it, we can print it, we can save the job, we can share it, we can do whatever we want with it. So that's how you carry out a tightness test on the new TPI dc711. So you can either do it with your tablet or your smartphone, or you can use the new screen. So hopefully you've liked the video, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Cheers.